What's up? Welcome to another episode of Spitballz. We're back.
Good morning.
What are you talking
All right,
about?
all right. We're going to do the Thanksgiving food bracket shortly, but first, we're starting with the South Carolina Gamecocks, who
He flipped his hat around.
absolutely demolished, absolutely demolished Tennessee in their home state, in South Carolina's home stadium. Played the greatest game, maybe in the history of the school. I
Well,
wasn't there because
it's
I'm
a
an
college.
idiot.
Who wasn't there?
But,
Instead of
Matt Frank.
Yeah, first of
but
all, you weren't there, which that's
Which just proves
embarrassing.
that you're a fake fan because you assumed that they were
That's
going to lose.
embarrassing.
okay,
And
everyone.
second of all,
Everyone in the world thought they were going to lose.
No, I actually
like
thought they were going to win.
it's college football. Why does it matter? Like you're not making the playoffs. You're not winning
It
your
was
conference.
actually a huge win for the program. A lot of recruits saw that electric atmosphere and the thought
If
that
anything, it's worse
the
for
thought
college
that they can
football
compete
because
with an
Tennessee's
elite
quarterback
team.
actually tore his ACL during the game, which he's one of the best quarterbacks in college football, the most electric quarterbacks in college football,
All right,
and he
shut up.
ruined that for all the fans.
He's also
Shut up.
24.
Yeah, and they weren't going to the playoff because they were down by 30 when he got hurt. It's a huge win for the program. It's our coach's second year, so he's rebuilding, and
Win.
a lot of recruits saw that game and thought of South Carolina that they can be a competitive team in the future, along with the electric atmosphere, which is probably the best in college
You
football
weren't
this
even
weekend.
at the electric atmosphere.
I was in the city. It was electric in the entire city. It almost
I was
burned
in the
down.
city. Yeah.
It was almost burned to the ground.
I
Did
may
they
not have
grease
been
the
at the game.
polls?
I'm actually like the poles like in the city or the goalposts.
Yeah,
It's a
Polls
cool-
in the city.
Which one? The poles in the city. You
in the
just
city.
said
Like, they
yeah.
grease the polls when there's a big win.
No, this is not
No, he meant the
Philadelphia.
goalposts.
No, I don't think he did mean the goalposts.
He
But if
did.
he did, our goalposts, like at the end of the game, they like fold down, so you can't actually steal them like the Tennessee goalposts. Unfortunately,
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Anything could happen in college football, right?
All right, so updated predictions.
All right. Well,
There's
the
the same.
game is this upcoming weekend, so that's very exciting. I actually think USC is going to make it now.
He didn't get it.
I think USC gets in over the loser of the game.
Georgia,
And
Ohio State, TCU, USC.
I still think TCU.
I saw a TikTok today that said, "What if USC loses a game, TCU loses a game, Georgia kills LSU? Is there any way Bama makes it?
Aren't they
No,
like nine?
you know who's going to make it at that
And
point?
Clemson loses.
Oh, okay.
And
I was going
Clemson
to say,
loses.
I was,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then they lose in the championship.
Dude.
Because it would be Georgia. It'd be
No, I think a one-loss TCU still makes it.
And there's absolutely no way they lose to Iowa State this week. So
They could lose to Kansas.
There's absolutely
State,
no
though.
way Tennessee loses to South Carolina too. But.
All right.
all right, South
You know
Carolina's
what?
like 10 times more talented than Iowa.
Yeah, South Carolina genuinely has a lot of talent on their team. It just took 11 weeks for Marcus Satterfield to realize that he doesn't have the personnel for a pro-style offense. And when they just sling the ball, more air raid style, they can compete. And it's kind of frustrating as a South Carolina fan because you watch us lose to fucking Missouri and not compete at all with Florida.
Doesn't Ryler
And
have
then
more picks than touchdowns? I saw that.
Yes, but we completely change our style of play and dominate the fifth best team in the country. It's like infuriating.
Is he going to
But-
stay clear?
I don't know.
He
I feel like he should. I feel like he
Stick
should.
around.
But because like if he's
So are
gonna
we
play
saying
like
that TCU and Georgia are locks for the playoff?
I don't.
Yes.
TCU's not a lock yet. If
Right.
they lose, and
USC
Clemson and
keeps
USC both win out. You know, but South Carolina has the chance to end another potential playoff team's hopes this week against Clemson.
The
It's
fraud.
crazy how Clemson still has a chance.
I know it's so
Their best
annoying.
win is
Yeah, how did they? Didn't they lost?
Their best win
They're
is
still gonna win the ACC.
Yeah.
their best win is a Wake
play the
Forest
Mickey Mouse
team that
Club.
just lost to fucking who'd Wake Forest just lose to? Someone bad, I feel like.
Let me
I'm gonna
look that up.
Very bad.
College football is boring.
Dude, Sal, this has
Okay.
actually been like the best college football season since we've been alive, and you just refuse.
I watched.
They lost
it.
to
It's
UNC.
good atmospheres.
They lost to NC State.
I just don't like the rankings and shit like that.
Dude, they got destroyed by Louisville too.
Yeah, that's NC State got destroyed by Louisville, and did Wake Forest also get destroyed by Louisville?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Truly, just a pathetic conference that Clemson's going to be at the top of, and if they don't lose, they still have a chance to get in, which is it's disappointing. But unless Michigan or Ohio State gets clapped this weekend,
But there's no way they
and
get in over
USC loses.
USC.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, if USC loses,
that if USC wins out, Clemson won't get in over them. But USC still has to play Notre Dame and then Oregon, right?
I don't think Oregon.
Is it Utah? Wait, who won on? Because Oregon played Utah. I
Oregon
forget
won.
who won. Then it should be
Oregon
Oregon, I think. I think
I don't know
Oregon
the
is the
divisions in the Pac-12.
here. I'm looking. There's no divisions in the Pac-12, which is the top two. Yeah, it's USC and Oregon. So that's still two tough games. USC could lose. TCU could lose, might not. I agree with Greg though. I think it's going to be Georgia. I'm going to go Michigan because fuck you, and then TCU and then USC.
That was my
that's
take
honestly
last week.
that's a fun playoff.
Yeah, that would
USC's never been in the
USC would
playoff.
just get killed by Georgia, right?
What?
USC would just get killed by Georgia.
I mean Georgia's the best team in the country.
That would easily be
They
a
wouldn't
Georgia.
even
Michigan.
I think USC
Georgia
would
Michigan
put up
national championship.
I feel like USC would put up a better
Michigan
fight than
got clapped by
TCU.
Georgia is because they're like a run heavy offense and you're not really gonna run and match up in the trenches.
USC does have
team.
one of the top 3 quarterbacks in the country though.
USC is a very air raid style.
Yeah. I think USC could compete with Georgia. I don't know that TCU can compete with Ohio State or Michigan. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah.
Yes.
So it's rivalry week. I think we should give some of our picks for some of the games.
Mm-hmm.
NC State versus UNC.
UNC.
Sure.
Florida versus Florida State.
Florida State.
I like Florida.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I know Florida State is home and ranked, but I'm gonna take the underdog
Did Florida
here.
just lose to Vandy?
They did. So they're gonna come out firing because we lost to Missouri, and since then it's been electric. Well, actually, we lost to Florida too. Never mind. But
wait,
I'm gonna go with Florida.
What's South Carolina's record?
7-4. As of the recording today, the college football playoff rankings come out tonight. They're totally gonna rank South Carolina just so us versus Clemson is a ranked matchup. Like, do we deserve to be ranked? Maybe not, but they're totally gonna rank us just for that
You
reason.
beat Tennessee, you deserve to be ranked.
Yeah, we also lost to Missouri and Florida by like 40.
Yeah, but it's not how you start.
Well, Florida was last week. Oregon State. Oregon's gonna clap them, I feel like.
Yeah, Oregon always wins that, I feel.
Tennessee versus Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's playing for a bowl game. Tennessee doesn't have their quarterback.
Let's go Vanderbilt. Let's go Vanderbilt, bro.
If you don't go to one of these schools, like, I don't know, it just doesn't interest. I feel like
Vanderbilt,
Tennessee, Vanderbilt, no one cares.
Yeah, that was a joke. Obviously, Vanderbilt is not going to win that game. They're only 14-point underdogs though. And then USC Notre Dame. It's gonna be a good game, I think, but I think USC will win. And then
Yeah,
lastly,
USC's
well, also South Carolina versus Clemson. We're taking that dub. I said it 2 weeks ago for my spitball take. We're taking that dub easy. I'm not even worried about it. We might be the best team in the country now. And then 11-0 Ohio State versus 11-0 Michigan. The game I've been waiting for literally my whole life. I'm so excited.
Never happened before or something?
I don't remember the last time it happened when they were both 11-0. Like that's unheard of.
I like
Bucks
Michigan.
by 90.
Yeah.
You're taking
Ohio State by 14.
It's better when Michigan wins.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Ohio State, very clearly the better team. But they were also the better team last year. And it's supposed to be shitty weather again, and that bodes well for Michigan.
Yeah,
so,
but you're not just gonna be able to run it down their throat this year.
Why not?
Because they got a new D coordinator.
Is the weather.
We also have a better passing game this year than we did last year. But our offense is significantly better this year than it was last year. Our defense is a little worse. But I'm taking Michigan because they're my favorite team, so I have to. I think it'll be close, though, and I think they'll both still be in the playoff contention either way, whoever wins, because I think it's going to be a close game.
What about the Egg Bowl?
Honestly, I should know what that means, but I don't.
Ole Miss versus Mississippi State.
Oh, okay.
Why is it
I don't know. Ole Miss did just get dominated by Arkansas.
Yeah, because Lane Kiffin doesn't care and he's going to Auburn. So
Ole Miss will definitely have lost the locker room. Mike Leach is the GOAT, so I don't know. I still think Ole Miss is going to win. Mississippi State.
Why would you go to Auburn?
They're like they make a lot of money there.
Pay him a shit ton.
Yeah, make a lot of money.
You also get better recruits.
I'm not convinced he's gonna. I'm honestly not convinced he's gonna leave though.
I saw something on Instagram this morning that said he's gonna resign like Friday.
Yeah, but then he was like, he like responded to that, and he was like, I don't know where you got that from, but whatever. Whatever happens, happens. But I don't know. Mississippi State is like South Carolina in the fact that they're just so bipolar.
Very mid.
Yeah, I think Ole Miss is gonna win. Okay. And those are our rivalry week game picks. Sal's so thrilled to have talked about that. Look at him; he's so annoying. Like, I'm
just sitting here.
Let us be fans of the sport.
About how Aaron Judge is signing with the Giants.
Dude, he is. He's already gone.
All right, you have to relax about that.
He's in San Francisco right now.
It's Thanksgiving,
dude. It's not Thanksgiving yet.
Throw out another jersey. Jamal Adams, Porzingis.
You at school right now, or are you home for Thanksgiving?
That's so different. He doesn't have to go to school.
It's not. No, it's not.
He could be working on contract negotiations right now in New York.
They already offered him a contract.
Do you think he's going to San Francisco and not going to visit the Giants?
He absolutely is.
No, he is, and he's
going to visit every fucking team in the league. Like, relax. Oh my god!
You can also,
this is why no one wants to play for the Yankees anymore. Because whenever any little fucking thing happens, the fan base erupts. You have to chill out.
Anthony Rizzo said he loves playing for the Yankees.
If there's a video that surfaces
that's because Yankee fans don't have a camera up Anthony Rizzo's ass 24/7 because he might go to another team. Like, relax,
dude. If there's a video
visiting his family
of him in San Francisco winking,
yeah, did you see the wink?
We got something.
He's like, yeah, we got something.
Did you see the wink, Greg? Did you see the wink?
Who says that?
Oh my god!
I mean,
who actually says that though?
I was honestly thinking maybe the we got
was
something.
Even considering.
Maybe the we got something is like he already has a contract done in New York. Like,
oh yeah, maybe that. Dude,
they just didn't report it.
So he just moved to the West Coast.
Yeah.
He's gone, bro. He's
not like his entire family lives there.
No, we're gonna start.
Not like it's the biggest family holiday.
Dude, opening day, our right fielder's gonna be Cody Bellinger.
Shut up.
He's an MVP.
Someone's going home.
So is Judge.
Dude, like, why does he just act so like open about everything? Like
He actually
like
just throws
temporary.
it. Like,
anytime
King
there's
Lewis
a
is
press
throwing it.
conference or anybody asks him anything about free agency, he's always like so
Dude, at
open.
the All-Star game, it's like, what are you gonna tell like little fans that like are huge Aaron Judge fans if you're gone? He's like, yeah, there's a lot of good players in this team. Like, they don't really need me. Like, bruh, just make us happy.
Yeah, like dude,
It's just
just
his
sign.
contract
You should
negotiations
think
rely
about the fans
solely on
more.
the happiness of Matthew
You should
Salinger.
think about the fans more.
He should think about himself and only himself. If I was Aaron Judge, I would
Obviously,
get the fuck out
but
of New York so fast.
No,
I would
because of you, he shouldn't resign because of fans like Frank.
yeah, fans like Frank.
Dude, I want him to be a Yankee
Fans
more
like
than
Frank are the
anyone.
reason why he's going.
Bro,
to San
Frank's
Francisco.
I
actually like,
acknowledge that this is a
Frank's
terrible
actually a
place
terrible
to play
Yankee fan.
in its current climate.
What San Francisco's a terrible place to play?
No, New York is a terrible place to play.
No, it's not.
If
Are you
he can
kidding?
get this, if he can get the
That's the
same
best
money,
place to play in baseball.
Bro,
is
if
the
he can get the
Yankees.
same money in San Francisco and not have to deal with the obnoxious Yankee fans
Aaron
up his
Judge-
ass all day, every
Dude,
day
what-
for the
you
entire
know how much
year,
once
more
he signs
popular
a
he is
10-year
because he plays
that's
in
the
New York?
dream.
Once
Do
he
you know how much
signs a
more money he
10-year
makes from
contract,
deals because he
Dude,
plays on the Yankees?
If
It's
he
actually
hit 60,
crazy though.
if
He's
he
gonna
hit
make, like,
62 home
450
runs in San
million.
Francisco, he'd be very popular.
Yes,
And
but do
so
you know how
much
much
of it is
more
gonna go to
popular he is
state
in New
government
York?
tax,
Okay.
like state income tax. So much of his money is gonna go to state income tax. So
Well, that's why you go to Florida to play.
California or New York.
dude,
All right.
once he signs a 10-year deal with the Yankees and then he gets the captaincy, nobody's going to be up his ass anymore. He's just going to be a free man.
Dude,
The only
if
reason
you,
why
also,
everybody-
if you
The only reason why
completely fall apart in
everybody's
the
up his
playoffs,
ass
you're
is
gonna hear
because
some boos. I'm
he's
sorry.
I
milking this
also don't
agency
think.
so hard.
I also don't. What was I going to say? I don't think he cares about how popular he is. I just think he wants to play baseball peacefully.
Do you know how much more
And
money
he
he
can't
makes?
get that in New York right now because every single fan is on
Because
edge
he's a free
24/7.
agent and
Bro,
everybody in
they're
the
in a
world
superstar.
wants him to
People want
resign.
to win on big stages. No one wants to go to like Kansas City. Like,
Okay,
they want to play New York.
every team that's after him is a big stage, but
San Francisco's pretty big. They have a 6 stadium.
No, it's big, but it's
San
not
Francisco's
bigger.
big,
It's not.
and it's his
the
hometown
Yankees are
favorite
the
team.
biggest brand.
If it was me, wouldn't be a conversation. I'd be out of New York so fast.
Because you
Like
can't
I
take
can't believe
criticism.
he's still.
You just can't take criticism.
I don't. Dude, the only reason why
That's
people
it.
are up his ass is because he's a free agent and they want him to resign.
Bro, everyone booed him, and then the second the season ended, everyone begged him to come back. Like, we obviously weren't booing him because we hate him. He had a slump.
You're just booing him because it's a toxic fan base,
Exactly.
a toxic
also-
city.
But also, if he does anything good, we love him.
I know, but you don't think San Francisco would love him too?
Do you know how much better it would feel to win a championship for these fans than San Francisco?
I really don't think it would feel any different.
You're in
Yeah.
New York.
Like San Francisco has a lot of fans. Like
San
there's-
Francisco is also a huge city,
they're a very storied baseball club.
It's still New York.
and it's still his hometown favorite team, like childhood.
Was this
favorite
even on
team.
the schedule to talk about?
We didn't have a schedule this week. This was a very impromptu episode. Yeah.
It's New York.
He's definitely not gonna stay. But it's just fans like Frank.
I don't think
Okay,
I don't
what
think
am
people-
I?
I don't think
First of all,
people hate
Aaron
New
Judge
York
has
as much
no
as Frank
idea
thinks
who I
they do.
am.
Dude,
No,
I don't
no
think
idea
Frank
who
is a
any of
Yankee fan.
Oh,
I
Aaron
really
Judge-
don't.
I don't think Frank's a Yankee fan either.
Dude, I'm a fan of the
He
team. I
won.
am not a fan
He was
of
happy the
the
Yankees got
fans.
swept. And two, if he was Aaron Judge,
You
he
don't,
says he wouldn't resign.
you don't understand my point. I'm not happy that they got swept.
No, you
I
are happy.
said
No,
I
you
would
were
rather
you were a
them
little
get
bit
swept
happy.
You said that
than
you were
be
glad that
down
they got
3-0,
swept.
make it back to like 3-2, give me a sliver of hope just to take it away again so I can get my heart broken twice in one series. I'd rather just
Yeah,
get
but
it.
it's less
It's like ripping the
humiliating if they-
Band-Aid off.
No.
Like, you guys are...
Dude,
you
like
just put
I don't.
words
You
in my
don't
mouth.
understand. Like getting swept by the Astros. It's so bad. It's so
Bro,
bad.
if we lost
I'm not
4-1,
fan of it. I can't.
like it would hurt in
I
the
know.
moment, but in the long term, like, we won a game. We got like dominated. I think
Question my Yankees fandom. That's fine. You're wrong.
Frank
Let's talk
thinks
about
people
I'm
hate
just
New York
realistic.
more than they actually hate New York. Anthony Rizzo got booed. He said he loves playing here.
Yeah, because he could hit 230-foot home runs.
Yeah.
So
He
can
also...
Judge.
You could do that in Houston, where they also were interested in him.
So can Judge.
Anthony Rizzo is also the most overrated Yankee. While we're on the topic,
Anthony Rizzo is one of the
You'd
most
have to live
impactful
Texas.
Yankees, I think.
like
Dude, in the
You know how
time
much
he's
better
a
he made us
great
defensively?
he's a great fielder. Hitting wise, he's way
Wait,
past
you know
his
how important
prime.
fielding is?
I know, and he's a great
He
fielder.
makes
But
IKF
as a
better.
hitter-
He makes Glaber better.
Does not like you can get that type of production from like most first
Yeah,
basemen
but-
in the league.
No, I mean,
We don't have anyone on our team that actually goes up there with.
If
a
I saw Aaron
legitimate-
Judge, he would never play an out in the outfield. He's just gonna get hurt.
No.
And he's like 34.
Anthony Rizzo goes up there with like a legitimate approach with runners in scoring position. No one else does that. He has a 2-strike chokeup. Like no one else on the team does that. You need someone that can do that, who can put the ball in play and move a runner over. It's more impactful than just stats.
when they were losing and everybody in the world on the Yankees was slumping, he was like one of the only people that was hitting and producing.
Because approach is consistent. You can slump,
Okay.
but if you have an
Alright,
approach,
so we're getting
you're
into like the nerd part of
still gonna
baseball.
have some productive at bats.
It's
Frank would have.
Like, it's
Frank would
underrated
also-
being
rather
able,
have Luke Voigt.
being able to move a runner
No, I
over from
wouldn't.
second
I'd
to
rather have
third is
Rizzo than
underrated.
Voit. Let's relax. Also the season ended 3 weeks ago. Like
What?
you just
Time
you're
to
like
talk.
Sal, you're like a head case. Like just relax.
You brought up
Just because
baseball.
he's in his hometown for Thanksgiving does not mean anything. Let's talk about Thanksgiving foods.
All right. Hold on.
You're gonna end the recording.
No.
Well, how long have we been doing this for? Oh, okay. There we go.
Bro has the New York City skyline as his background.
All right.
All right.
This is a bracket of Thanksgiving food, and we're gonna see which one's the best. Which one's the best food?
Apple pie didn't get a buy.
So the buys are turkey,
Apple pie.
gravy, dinner rolls, pumpkin pie. There's a lot of buys. You can see them on
Mashed
the side.
potatoes, ham. Is that mac and cheese?
All right, let's go.
All
Round
right,
one.
first one, apple pie,
Apple pie.
potato casserole.
Wait, why can't I see? Where'd Tess go?
Tess turned his camera off and muted himself.
Did he disconnect?
All right,
So,
we're going to that test.
okay, apple pie.
Like sweet potato casserole is mad underrated, but it's going up against a monster in apple pie.
Yeah, apple pie.
I low-key would pick sweet potato casserole. It's 2-1. So.
Nobody eats green beans, I think.
Yeah, if it has the name casserole in it, automatic L. Just
Well, sweet
disgusting.
potato casserole is not bad.
Alright.
Green corner biscuits. I've never had a biscuit.
I'm a big biscuit guy.
Yeah.
Biscuits?
I think I vote biscuits.
Mhm.
Cornbread, Brussels sprouts are nasty.
Apple pie.
Turkey or apple pie? Yeah, I'm gonna go apple pie.
All right, we need test back. We need test back now.
Turkey
but
is
yeah.
so over. Turkey is the most overrated.
If you get like a really good apple pie, like there's actually nothing that can compare. Like
Turkey is.
Turkey
you know
is
how
so
last
dry.
week you're like, you know how last. You're
Turkey is so
contradicting yourself
dry.
here. You know how last week you were like, Seinfeld is the sitcom.
No, I know, but turkey
Like,
is
it's
like
the,
bad.
like Turkey is the Thanksgiving.
But
food.
it's just not like nobody goes to Thanksgiving excited for the turkey. They're excited for the side dishes.
That's you've made a lot of bad takes since we've started doing this. That is
Turkey is the
100%
most overrated.
by
on
far
food.
the worst take you've ever made. That no one goes to Thanksgiving dinner excited for turkey.
I don't like
Everyone
no.
goes to Thanksgiving
No,
dinner.
you're excited
excited
for like
turkey.
your like family's like special side dish that someone makes it really good. You're not excited for the turkey. Like you eat it because it's Thanksgiving, dude. You eat apple pie year round. Do you ever eat turkey?
You've never had a turkey sandwich?
But do you ever make a turkey? Tess is back.
Fine. Pick whatever you want, but turkey
No,
is
Tess is back.
that. Okay.
Do you
Connect with the audience.
seriously ever make a turkey? Like
I don't make apple. Tess. Sal
I eat
just-
apple pie.
Tess. Sal just said that nobody goes to Thanksgiving dinner excited to eat turkey.
I don't
When
think
else do you eat turkey?
Exactly. When
For
else do you-
Thanksgiving, you look forward to eating
You-
turkey.
Sal, shut up.
Bro,
Dude,
that's
no one
terrible.
wants the turkey.
There should not even be a debate. It's turkey.
It's turkey.
No, it's Greg.
Like, what are you talking about?
You guys just don't get hyped over turkey because it's like dry.
It is dry.
It's
It's
dry.
All right, then
and
put
bland.
gravy on it. But the Thanksgiving food
Turkey's like something you eat on Thanksgiving.
pie
Like, oh,
is like-
Thanksgiving,
Yeah, it's
I
like-
eat turkey.
and you get excited for it.
No,
I can have apple pie whenever I want.
I go excited,
Yeah.
looking forward to like the apple pie, the pumpkin pie.
So the
I
desserts.
would say pumpkin pie is more related to Thanksgiving than apple pie is.
I get excited for the sweet potato casserole. I get excited for the ham.
Dude, that is disgusting. You eat that?
Yeah.
But you don't get excited for turkey.
Turkey's like the main dish. Turkey
like,
is
You don't like
Thanksgiving.
sweet
It's
potatoes.
dinner. Turkey is dinner.
It's just overrated.
Dude, have
All
you
right, what are we gonna
Hey,
flip
Greg,
a coin?
Greg, what do you think?
have you ever eaten a piece of dark turkey meat with like a thick layer of skin over it?
It's dry. This skin is good, but the meat is dry.
Oh,
You could always put. You could say the same
Gravy
thing
on
about
it.
like grilled chicken. Like
I'm going apple pie. So we got a 2-2 tie.
All right, we're gonna do a little rock paper scissors.
that's actually unbelievable.
should I go?
Sure.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Bro, you
Oh,
put it out of the.
Sorry. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Fuck.
Let's go.
Dude, this is already an invalid bracket.
I know. He already ruined it. All right. I'd go gravy.
Yeah, gravy.
No.
Oh no, but why are we gonna need gravy if we have no turkey?
That's a really good point.
That
All right,
doesn't
Might as well
work.
pick
But
the
gravy
freaking
adds
cranberry.
Gravy
Alright,
adds
go for
more
turkey.
to my Thanksgiving meal than jellied cranberry does.
So I think you should go
Fine.
turkey over apple pie. Just so the viewers don't get upset.
Bro picked gravy but didn't pick turkey.
Does anyone
I don't
actually eat cranberry on Thanksgiving?
know where that shit went, but all right, dinner rolls and biscuits. Is
Biscuits?
they not the same thing?
They're kind of
No,
biscuits are like
biscuits are-
fluffier.
biscuits are like-
Dinner rolls are like fluffy and like
I'd go with dinner rolls.
I'd
and
go
like they don't
biscuit.
taste good.
I like
I'd go
biscuit.
biscuit. Yeah,
All right,
Biscuit for show.
pumpkin pie.
yeah, pumpkin pie over cornbread.
Um,
I like
I'm not a
cornbread.
pumpkin pie guy.
All right,
Oh, I'm
turkey
big.
versus gravy. I'm going gravy.
Yeah,
The gravy makes the turkey.
that's unbelievable.
Did you not say that before?
Sounds like
Turkey is the
no.
food, dude.
Gravy enhances the turkey.
I'm literally anti-turkey. Like I
You can
eat
have
turkey on Thanksgiving
It's
because
like it's like
Thanksgiving.
squares and rectangles. Like you can have turkey without gravy, but like
It's turkey.
gravy without turkey. Like what do you?
But
Gravy
I
like
eat
isn't even
turkey.
food. Like it's
I
just
eat
like
turkey because it's Thanksgiving. Like the only reason I eat it is because it's Thanksgiving, and I feel like it's you too.
I mean,
I don't
if my
think-
parents like
You should eat turkey.
made a turkey for dinner, I'd happily eat it.
I would be a little
Yeah,
upset.
I enjoy the food. I just like no one ever makes
Alright.
it besides on Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin pie.
Over biscuits, yeah. I love me some
Okay.
pumpkin pie.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll go pumpkin pie on this one. I'm a dessert kind of guy.
I'm gonna go turkey, but I mean, we could,
Wait.
it's a more valid
So
fight.
you like pumpkin pie over apple pie?
Yes. I do.
In the fall, yes. Any other time of year, no.
That's a little like blasphemous. I'm not going.
Because I don't eat pumpkin pie.
I'm a slut for anything pumpkin. I love pumpkin stuff.
Wait, Greg, what do you
It's
think?
so good.
Frank, this is actually a PG-13 channel, so it's
Pumpkin
turkey.
pie's in the finals.
For anything.
Wait. Did both of them say turkey?
Yeah.
How passionate are you about it? Because I
I'm
really
very
like
passionate.
it's a valid fight.
Turkey
Like,
already
it's
lost
not
in the
like
first. Nah, turkey
whatever-
lost in the first round.
Whatever
so-
else we were fighting.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't give turkey 2 passes. So
Okay. All right. We'll go pumpkin pie.
All right.
This
Sparkling
is such
water
a weird one.
or roasted vegetable.
I hate both of those things.
We're just not even gonna pick a winner. They don't get a winner. They
Dude,
Just
You've
put
never had
sparkling
sparkling-
water over it. Just put
Sparkling water sucks.
they both
Whatever
can
Yeah,
be.
but roasted vegetables are more sucky.
yeah, just put sparkling water.
Yeah, just put sparkling water.
Frank doesn't
Corn?
eat veggies.
Corn or potatoes?
Corn.
Oh, that's a good one. I go corn. Corn is more Thanksgiving.
Squash or red wine?
Bro gave ham a bye.
I didn't pick This was like a thing.
Dude, whoever made this bracket made the right side very weird.
Yeah, squash or red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine.
Why
Never
not?
had-
Has anybody
Why
ever
not?
eaten squash here?
I've never had
Like
squash.
tried it? I would never put that in my
All right, go
body.
back to the top because this is like weird. Okay.
Corner ham.
Corn.
I say ham.
I think I'll pick
That's the meat I look forward to eating.
If I have a plate of turkey and a plate
Oh.
of ham together, I'm not gonna eat the ham. I'm just gonna eat the turkey.
If I have a plate of turkey and a plate of ham, I'm eating the ham.
I've actually
Why
never
not
had
both?
it.
like they're both good.
Yeah, but like
Meat
I
is
don't know.
good.
I feel like I just want more turkey.
But we're not comparing turkey
go
to ham.
corn.
We're comparing ham to corn.
I don't really care. If both
Corn.
of you say, if two people already said corn, corn's fine. Corn can win.
Who said corn, Greg?
The two
Ham.
under me. Now.
Guys, Sal doesn't like chocolate.
I picked. Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah, I
picked
know.
ham to go to the
His
final.
his flavor and food opinions are invalid.
Mac and cheese over red wine. Mac and cheese. It's delicious.
What if instead of red wine it was apples?
Oh, that's a different story.
Cranberry sauce or stuffing? I say cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I don't like stuffing.
I don't like stuffing.
What
That's
is
fine.
stuffing?
Exactly.
I think they're both pretty gross, so I don't really care. Mashed
They're both getting
potatoes.
eliminated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Mashed
mashed.
potatoes. And mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It's
What
a
is it,
valid
top
final.
one?
Those are the best four
That's
Thanksgiving.
just not true. I put ham
I
over
agree.
mashed potatoes.
I like, you know how like a long time ago you guys fucked up the Kanye bracket more than possibly imaginable.
We should
Like
do
this
that.
looks.
Yeah, we
this
should
looks
redo
good.
that.
This looks good.
Well, I had to fight
But-
for
Yeah.
turkey to get here, so
They should have got upset.
This is a
Um,
tough. This is a tough one.
I'm
Personally,
gonna go mashed
gonna go
potatoes. I
mashed
don't want to
potatoes
eat
also.
like mac and cheese is so.
I'm gonna go mashed potatoes also.
Oh, mac and cheese is so.
Come on, mashed
Mac and
potatoes
cheese is
with gravy.
delicious, but it's like
It's back.
I could go to like heat that up in the microwave. Like mashed potatoes is
Yeah,
like
you
weird.
can.
Yeah,
you-
but it's a different like the Kraft mac and cheese you make in the microwave is different than
The Kraft
Thanksgiving
mac and cheese is like
cheese.
good.
Like the
Like, you-
homemade
you can have
Thanksgiving
imper-
mac and
you
cheese.
can have
I feel like when I think
impersonated
when I
mac and
think of a
cheese.
Thanksgiving
Creamy,
plate, it's more.
delicious.
You can have impersonated mac and cheese. You can't have impersonated mashed potatoes.
You can literally go to the supermarket and buy.
But they're not
microwave
good.
mashed
Like,
I
potatoes.
feel like I have mashed potatoes
Yeah,
with
but the
dinner.
microwave mac
When I'm
and cheese
having
is
dinner at home, I feel like I have mashed potatoes pretty frequently.
those are real mashed potatoes.
I
They're just not
rarely,
box.
I rarely get a nice
I'm pretty
homemade,
passionate about
creamy, delicious mac and cheese. I'd go mac and cheese too.
Yeah.
Like
I like
Thanksgiving
mashed
mac and
potatoes
cheese
with
is-
turkey.
I think we need a fifth opinion, but we don't have that. So,
Should we call someone? That'd be pretty funny.
do you want to?
We gotta stop the recording.
Yeah, we do have to stop the recording. So we'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right.
We're back.
Is everyone on board with me calling my mom and asking her what she thinks?
Sure.
Oh, sure.
It's a Final
Alright.
Four matchup. It's pretty important.
Sure.
I'll put her on speaker. One sec.
Give me 1 second. I gotta go.
Can you hear it?
Oh, she's on. Okay.
Hello, Mom. Hi. We're doing Spitballz as we speak. We have a question. We're doing a bracket for Thanksgiving foods, and we're split 2-2 on a Final Four matchup. So we need you to make the final decision.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes or mac and cheese?
Which one's gonna win?
Yeah, which
Your
one?
favorite food?
Which one do you at Thanksgiving dinner? Which one do you like better?
What do you think?
I have no idea.
That's not a point.
Have you ever seen me eat mac and cheese?
You don't like mac and cheese?
I hate mac and cheese. I love
Yay! Woo!
I'm thoroughly disappointed in you right now.
mashed potatoes are way better.
All right, whatever. Love you, I guess. Bye.
Great choice.
Okay, bye. All right.
All right,
I'm, a
So
little,
better than her son.
I'm a little disappointed in my mother. She's never making a decision on this show ever again.
Alright, so pumpkin pie wins.
Yeah, pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie wins.
We're acting like mac and cheese had a chance against pumpkin pie.
I would
I
have
would
given it a chance.
Yeah, no,
I
nothing's
probably would
competing.
have still taken pumpkin pie because it's.
I don't
my
think
absolute
pumpkin pie
favorite.
is any competition.
But pumpkin pie is just. All right. This
Pumpkin pie runs
bracket
this holiday.
this bracket was done very well.
Pumpkin pie just runs this holiday. Simple. All right. Back to the.
We talk about Zach Wilson.
Yes. Now we can talk about Zach
Can you
Wilson.
give me 1 second? I gotta go to Charger. You can start talking about Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson's terrible.
Clearly a really bad game. I, for one, watched every single minute of the football game just for it to end upon return touchdown.
Just
First
his
of all,
word snap.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Last episode, after the Jets had beaten the Bills, you
Yes.
were so loud and passionate about how you shouldn't have called the Jets frauds, and they were a legit playoff contender, super talented team.
Make the apology as loud as the disrespect was.
Our defense was just further proven to be
I'm back for the test
playoff
apology.
defense.
Bro, we all said that.
And the defense
And
was
we
great.
said you don't
Remember.
And we said you don't have a quarterback, and you were like, no, Zach Wilson just outplayed Josh Allen. Bullshit.
Well, first of all, he did. If you look statistically, he outplayed Josh Allen, and we won the game.
Yeah, but the difference is when Josh Allen has a bad game, he says, yeah, you can't win your QB.
All right,
shit.
We'll
the
get
Patriots
to
game,
the attitude from the little
the
Mormon
Patriots
boy
game
in a
just
second.
further proves
That you don't have a quarterback.
the Jets have a playoff defense.
They
no one was debating that.
He's not that
Frank
bad.
just said that we're not that.
This is what's wrong
That's
with
not what I
Jets fans.
said.
Jets fans
That's not what I
think
said.
of, like, Jets fans think people like think
You said that.
bad.
Oh, we have a playoff contender. I think we do. I think
They think they're
There are
wrong.
over
parts
just
of your
historically,
team
it's
that are
really
very
hard
good.
for us to beat Belichick. It just is, especially in New England.
The Jets
it's
have
tough.
beat the Patriots.
Belichick scored 3 points against you. On offense.
And say what you want about Zach. I mean, that was a really shitty game. That was probably the worst I've ever seen a quarterback play.
I was missing wide open wide receiver screens.
Yeah. I don't know what got into him. And the accountability part of it is the worst part.
Very good.
He's been playing football all his life.
Team? How are you going to get people to play behind you if you can't even admit you fucked up?
Yeah, definitely.
Garrett Wilson did it.
You could argue that we could be 8-2.
I'm gonna be honest. Like if I was Jets fans, I feel like are overreacting a little bit. Like they are still 6-4.
They are.
And
no, 100%.
firmly in contention for a playoff spot, and they're coming at
the thing is,
Zach Wilson's throat.
The thing is,
I mean, this game would have put us in first place. Now we're 8th in the AFC.
The loss
but you have to Zach Wilson.
But the play of Zach Wilson,
mid as he is, has gotten you to 6-4. Like you let him finish out.
Listen, like I don't think he didn't play. He didn't play bad against Buffalo.
Won them a game. He's lost them games that they should have won.
Yeah, but is any other quarterback
his worst games in his career? His worst games in his career have been against the Patriots. Last year he threw like 4 picks against the Patriots. This year 3, and then what happened on Sunday. So it's just tough for him against the Patriots. I don't know. Is it really worth benching him against the Bears?
If your goal is to win as many possible games, then I think you bench him. But
okay.
The goal
I
should
it's been proven in the past
to develop
this
your
season.
quarterback and figure out what you have in Zach Wilson before the offseason. Because if you don't know what you have in Zach Wilson, it's going to make the offseason a lot harder. You're finally ready to win. You have to go into this offseason knowing what you have at quarterback so you can make an informed decision about it.
Right, but he's the second. He was their second overall pick. I say you play him out for the rest of the season, and then you know what you have in him.
Justin Fields got drafted at 11?
You can't
15, I don't even remember.
Listen, we're playing the Bears. The Bears are not as good as the Jets are this season. We can all agree on that, right?
Except at the quarterback.
They have Justin Fields, who's up and coming, right? But what is the point of benching Zach? Putting in Mike White.
I agree.
Who hasn't started a game.
No, it also just sends a message to Zach, like you can't play like this and you can't talk like that.
Right, maybe it will light a fire.
You're not
that's what I hope it is.
Just because you're the second overall pick.
I think it would be stupid to take your starting quarterback.
Bench
your starting quarterback when you're 6-4.
Bench him, but I think saying that you're not is good because it shows them that because he's not handed everything, he has to still earn.
And they've won games against teams that aren't as good as them with Zach starting as quarterback.
But you
So
shouldn't.
if you're saying that we should bench him because we want to win games, I don't see how that's like the Patriots didn't have the same record as us, but
I mean,
I wouldn't say that they're worse than us.
every team is gonna have bad games. It happens. You just consistently have your bad games against the Patriots, which kind of sucks.
I really don't think they're gonna bench him. I think he's just saying this to like send a message that you're not above everyone else.
And Zach definitely didn't play well, but the running game, the whole game against the Patriots, they did not. I don't think we had like 40 yards
Stop
of
making
rushing.
Excuses. He played awful. The offense played awful.
I'm literally proving that they played awful.
But he played awful.
Yes, he did.
And the run game was awful too.
That. Everyone played awful. I don't think it all.
I'm literally acknowledging the fact that everybody on the offense played awful.
I think,
including Zach.
He also performed worse off the field than everyone else on the offense.
Yes,
I mean,
think for the most part,
the accountability thing is something that you just can't.
Like if you're gonna interview someone right after they played,
that.
obviously if they lost and they scored 3 points, they're gonna be frustrated and they're not gonna want to deal with you. So I think for the most part, post game press conferences, like people put a little too much stock into that. But like,
listen, that was probably the most frustrating game of his career.
Like in that locker room, want to have to hear this all week.
No, I know it was a bad look, but like,
he's what?
He's younger than Hendon Hooker.
Talent
Is he not?
Who would you rather play for? A guy that says like I can't play like shit, or a guy that says like no, it wasn't my fault. Like talent aside, who would you rather play for? I
think he's just frustrated. He's
very
young.
Frustrated.
He was clearly just frustrated because he obviously played like
everyone
shit.
Gets frustrated,
and
that was probably the worst game. Probably one of the worst games he's played.
You should be frustrated at yourself. Frustrated at
I think he was frustrated at himself, but I would also
say it's not like he was like, oh, like I played so good and like everyone else sucked. It was just he probably thought like everyone else sucked too.
He's just being short with the media. That's what happened 2 weeks ago when they lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, but
being short with the media.
If everyone else sucks, step up and you should take responsibility. Like that's how a leader should be.
Dude, he's 23. Like,
some people
like
aren't like so.
Garrett Wilson did it. Garrett Wilson did it. It's not that hard to speak a sentence and say like, "Yeah, I played like shit." Or this doesn't.
Imagine like
players are different. Players are different with the way they handle the media.
Nationally televised media asks you a question and it goes viral, like right after your worst moment. Like,
yeah, it happened to Cam Newton.
All that sucks, but I don't know.
When the Panthers lost to the Broncos in the Super Bowl, like Cam Newton they interviewed him right after the game. He like cursed him out and walked off. Like people
where's Cam Newton now? Like,
people get frustrated in post-game press conferences. It happens. You're acting like Cam Newton didn't have.
But it does show your
pretty fucking solid career.
It does show.
He only won an MVP.
It does show a little bit about your personality. I just think it does.
And he also did that when he was like significantly later in his career than Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's in his second year. He's one of the youngest quarterbacks in the league.
It does show like a little bit about what you're thinking in your personality.
I would be more worried that they averaged 2.7 inches per play the second half than that Zach Wilson said
they have bigger things to worry about than his personality.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think benching him does anything for you. Like,
I agree.
Why now? I'd say stick it out with him and see what you could do with Zach. That's number 2 overall pick, the person that you took, top 3 in the draft, who's supposed to be your franchise quarterback. Stick with him.
This is just sounding a lot like Sam Darnold. Except
the difference between him and Sam Darnold is Sam Darnold had like a 1-9 football team.
Yeah, he has a better team around him.
Now we could see if Zach could lead us to a playoff position.
Yeah, he's also 6-4. Like it's not like he has.
The season is not over. I don't understand.
He is not 6. Like I think Joe Flacco would be 8-2 in my opinion on this team.
Okay, we were 1-2 with Flacco. I don't know. People overhype Joe Flacco because
he's not going to lose you a game.
Is Joe Flacco more talented than Zach Wilson though?
He's not. He's more experienced. And if the goal is
if they were to bench Zach, I'm pretty sure that they would start Mike White.
If the goal is,
I'm pretty sure. I don't think
games, you don't start Zach Wilson, but that shouldn't be the goal right now.
I still think Zach Wilson gives them the best chance to win.
If they were to bench Zach this week, Mike White would be the starting quarterback. It would not be Joe Flacco. So we'd be replacing a young quarterback with an even more young quarterback who only has started like 2 games in his career, who, by the way, was awful in the preseason.
I don't
So
think
how does that
anyone's
benefit
saying
your
Mitch
team at
White is the
all?
answer. I'm not saying
We're not
I'm
playing
saying
a good
he's the
team on
answer.
Sunday.
It's just you gotta try something new.
We're
No,
six
you
and
don't have
four.
to try something new. You're 6-4.
Yeah, but look at the
You're
last.
firmly in contention for a playoff spot in
Aside
one
from
of
the
the
Bills
best divisions in
game,
football.
aside from the Bills game, they've not been playing that well.
We
Like
smoked the Packers. We smoked the Dolphins.
The
It
last
barely
couple,
snuck by the Steelers.
yeah.
We beat Zach had a game
because
winning
like
drive
Greg
against the
said, the
Pittsburgh
Steelers are
Steelers.
back.
Dude, oh, that was so infuriating. They like just gave the game away. I don't even want to talk
Yeah, and the Jets would have a playoff position right now if the Steelers won. So
Hey, they can still do it. Speaking of playoff positions, commies are a half game out. The Giants are crumbling before our eyes.
All right, they lost one game.
Dude, they just got like
That was
physically
bad.
dominated.
I feel like that was a bad. Like that's a demoralizing loss
Yeah.
for the Giants.
No,
like
but
I know they're still like.
the thing that
You still feel
is
pretty
more
good if you're a
annoying
Giants
is
fan
we've
right
just
now,
lost. We just lost our most important player on defense because we decided to make him a punt returner. That's the most annoying part.
Wait, what?
Who?
Did I miss that?
We
Who?
lost to Dory Jackson like the first quarter because he just decided to be the punt returner.
Oh, did he get hurt on a punt
Yeah.
return? Oh,
Like you can't lose your number one cornerback in an offense where you have no depth at cornerback.
yeah, it's definitely a tough
No
loss.
depth.
But
The fans showed
what
up
are you
to
doing?
MetLife in like -10 degrees.
I
Means
yeah.
they were actually there.
oh yeah, Greg and Sal were at the game on
I've never.
Sunday.
We also lost Wando Robinson to a torn ACL because we can't fix our turf.
Yeah, but like
luckily that's being changed. But I feel like it only happens to the Giants. Like I haven't
was
seen,
not the reason you were winning games.
knock on wood, but I haven't seen a Jets player yet like get hurt.
I genuinely
Shepard did.
don't know how the Giants are continuing to win games.
We
Like
had four rookies tear their ACL already.
there is no talent on that roster besides Saquon. Like,
All right, no. There's talent on the defense.
there's some, but like
Dexter Lawrence is having a very good year.
yeah,
Leonard Williams is, he's good. Dory Jackson was having a very good year.
I
Jordan was playing very well.
I don't understand how they score points. I really don't.
Because Daniel Jones is
He's
like,
literally Lamar.
Daniel Jones is fine. There's no
Bellinger was actually having a very good year until he got hurt.
there's like I
There's
haven't
no
watched
receivers.
I haven't watched a lot of Giants games this year, but you look at that roster and you're like, how are they supposed to win?
Because they have a very good scheme.
I know.
Yeah, it's probably coaching.
But football is a lot about scheme and coaching, and
It is, but you need talent on the rock. Like it's incredible. It's genuinely incredible to me.
I mean, the receivers
They have won 7 games already. Like you look at the Jets roster, you're like, oh, they're not that bad. You look at the Giants, they're like,
they don't move the ball. It's all.
oh my god, yeah. It's got to be boring.
Their defense is a bad game
games.
against the Lions, and you see what happens.
It's got to be boring.
What's their upcoming schedule looking like?
It's all division. I mean, we've got 2 against the Cowboys.
I mean,
2 against
beating the Lions on
the
Sunday
Eagles.
would have helped them for sure. But I mean, it's not the end of the world.
We just need 3 more wins.
See, like if you're in like the NFC South, like you guys, you guys are winning the division.
I think you have what? You have 1 game against the Cowboys, 2 against the Commies, 2 against the Eagles coming up.
I think
I think you win 2 of those games.
We need 1 against the Commanders, and hopefully we can steal 1 of the other 3.
Yeah, I think you steal 1 against the Eagles. The Cowboys look really good right now.
And then we have the Vikings and Colts. So hopefully we can.
That's a tough schedule.
The Giants have a tough schedule.
But also, the Eagles is week 18, and they might already have the division.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what the Giants are made of.
They also, like, realistically,
they also keep losing pieces.
There's 8, maybe 9 teams still in contention in the NFC.
Yeah,
like the
Giants
Falcons.
Not clinch a place.
The Falcons, maybe, but they're 5-6, and the Seahawks, like again, like how are they supposed to keep winning games?
I mean, the Seahawks
talent though. Like
how long?
DK and Lockett are good. Kenneth Walker is very good.
Kenneth Walker's actually
at least Gino has 2 people to throw to.
You can say the same thing about Hassan Haskins in Ohio State, Greg. Just suck my dick.
That's right. This
Um,
I
one.
think the Giants could take 2 against the Commanders. I think.
We're playing like
They could do
I
it.
don't want to sound biased right now, but we are playing pretty good football right
Yeah,
now.
but
We do own the Commanders recently. Well, actually, we own the Redskins.
Remember when the Giants did like a QB sneak on 3rd and 10 against the Commanders last year?
Joe Judge era doesn't count.
Yeah, didn't we split last year?
Yeah, but before that, I think we won like 4 or 5 in a row.
Okay. You could say the same thing about us with the Eagles like 4 years ago. Like shit changed. And you look at the Commanders
Doing the same thing
roster.
about Ohio State and Michigan.
You look at the Commanders roster compared to the Eagles roster, or not the Eagles roster, the Giants roster. Like, we obviously have more talent.
I mean, Andrew Thomas is locking up anyone on that defensive line, though.
That's adorable. But
Andrew
Chase Young
okay,
comes back
okay.
this week, and our defensive line
Andrew Thomas deserves respect.
for the
Like,
past
he
couple
is-
weeks
He's actually a
has
top
been the
3.
best in the league.
He's a top 3 left tackle in the league.
We held Miles Sanders to like 10 yards. We held Damian Pierce to like 10 yards. We've dominated time of possession the
Saquon
past 2
Barkley is
weeks.
better than anyone
Like,
you can name.
Genuinely have looked like one of the best defenses in the league for the past.
You act like
couple
a good defense, bad defense doesn't matter. Our offense isn't doing anything either way. You have to find a way to score against the Giants, which teams besides the Lions have had trouble with, and the Cowboys.
All right. I think
Okay.
I think we're gonna split against the Giants. I think we're gonna split against the Giants. I think we're gonna hopefully beat the Falcons this week, and then beat either the Giants or Cowboys, or not the Giants, either the Browns or the Cowboys. Both would be cool, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's my hope. We're not going to beat the 49ers.
We have to win a game against the Eagles or the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We have to.
I think you'll win one against the Eagles. I think you will.
Hopefully Thursday.
The Eagles
Thanksgiving.
seemingly forgot how to play offense. They got lucky that the Colts suck.
But we don't play them for a little while. I think we have Cowboys, Commanders, and then Eagles. Let's go to a little 3-game win streak.
Also, the Eagles' run defense has been exposed as of late. And again, they're just lucky that the Colts suck. Okay. Is there any other teams that you'd like to talk about or divisions? Greg?
I think we should talk about Puck. But
Puck? All right, what about Puck? We're kind of just going along, like, thinking as we go here.
well,
I
think
haven't watched that much Puck this year, to be honest.
Why?
Wow.
Busy.
Puck is amazing. Puck is
Rangers
a
kind of
beautiful
suck
sport.
right now.
Devils are
And I'm a fair weather
17 games.
fan.
Dude, how about the Devils, dude?
How about the
Try and
Devils?
say something bad about them right now, I dare you.
How was the game last night, Tess?
My God. It was the energy in the Prudential Center was I've never seen it like that before.
Never seen it like that.
Everybody is so
The Lumps of
happy,
Newark, New Jersey.
packed,
Fans came out. to
13
support
straight wins, one more to break the record. Dude, and by the time if we get to the NHL record, which is 17, to tie the record, we're gonna be
It's
playing
not
the New
gonna
York
happen.
Rangers. Imagine we
It's
beat the New
not
York
happening.
Rangers to get our 17th straight win to tie the league record.
Not happening.
You just keep doubting us, Al. You said that it would end. You said that it was
going
fraud. We're 16-3 on top of the Metro. We're like 10 points above the Hurricanes.
You know, it's November.
It is November, but
We got months to play.
we have an early lead.
Okay.
16-3. We'd have to go on a
You know who
really
else had
long
an early
losing-
lead?
We'd have to lose like
Did you not see
win
the
one,
Yankees
lose
this
3
year?
games, win one. In
Did
order
you
to
go
blow it.
watch the Yankee season this year? It's
Well,
definitely.
baseball's 162 games.
But
There's a lot more room for error.
They were like 40 games above 500.
Baseball is also very streaky.
Yeah, baseball is the most streaky sport there is.
We'll see.
I'm going to be honest, I have nothing to say about hockey. Like, genuinely zero.
I
I
know.
don't know
It's
who's
great to see
good.
the Devils and the Islanders playing well.
Dude, the Islanders are just comeback kids. Like, they just
I think
come
we can give
I'm
less
not
serious
worried
about
about
the
the
Islanders.
Rangers. I
You
think
just
they'll
hate
still make the
us.
playoffs. They're just not as exciting this year as they were last year.
What, the Rangers? Or
Yeah,
Like,
the Rangers.
I still think they'll make the playoffs. I mean, they're in the playoffs right now.
They just got to get hot.
you're at that point where you're expecting them to make the playoffs and the regular season doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it will begin to matter when you were like 50
They're-
games in and
They're a good
They
team.
don't have a secure playoff
They're
spot,
playing kind of like
They're playing back.
below
They're playing poorly.
expectations. Yeah, but
which is a very mid.
hopefully they'll turn it around.
They'll turn it around. They're a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, who have they lost from the roster last year? Like Gorgiev?
No one important. I mean, we lost
Frank
Gorgiev.
Petrano.
Yeah, we lost.
Yeah,
we
I really
lost
like Frank
Top and
Petrano.
Petrano.
And
He was
yeah,
like my
Cobb.
favorite.
Yeah,
But
I really liked Frank Petrano.
We didn't lose anyone that we didn't acquire at the deadline.
And I think Trocheck's been good, right?
Yeah, he's been very good.
I think it will be really fun if the Devils, Islanders, and Rangers make the playoffs. It's a long way. It's
Are
a
they?
long
They're
time
all in
away,
the
but it would
playoffs
be
right
really
now, right?
fun. It'd be good.
What?
It'd be
Them and
good
the
for
Canes?
like hockey in this area.
Yeah, it would. And we'd have a lot of fun on Spitballz in April and May. Okay.
Yep.
Spitball takes time.
We should do a live watch.
Imagine.
I have watch party with
Dude, I
Spitball.
wanted to do that for the NFL draft last year, but then we stopped doing Spitballs right before.
He did.
It's all right. It'll be alive and well.
Okay.
The Bride.
Is Spitball takes time? All right. Dude, does everyone have one? Because it was kind of a short notice episode.
I have one.
I thought of one at the beginning of the episode. Sal, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
You can go first.
All right. The San Francisco 49ers are not going to lose another game for the rest of the season.
Including playoffs.
I don't hate that.
Ooh. I was thinking.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I don't know. They might not
For the
lose in
rest of the
playoffs either.
season.
No,
Yeah,
they're good.
they're-
They're good.
They're fucking
Jeez.
good.
They're
Did you
always-
watch the game last night? They're fucking good.
They have so
Like
many.
Jimmy G is honestly, I think Jimmy G is the perfect quarterback for the 49ers.
Yeah, because he doesn't need.
Because
He doesn't need.
all he
Cardinals
has
kind
to
of
do
blow
is
though. Not
throw
gonna
the
lie.
ball 2 yards down the field.
He literally
And
The
doesn't-
Cardinals
they
like
do the rest
aren't
of the
an
work for him.
impressive team at all whatsoever.
No,
Oh,
they're
bro,
not.
look at their.
They beat them by
schedule.
28 though, and look at their schedule. They're not losing another.
There's
game.
one game. They have the Saints. They have the Dolphins, which could be hard.
But they're at home against the Dolphins, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have the Buccaneers. They have the Seahawks. That could be a little hard. It's
That's not that easy of a schedule.
I
All right. The Saints
they
are not
look-
good. The Buccaneers are not good. Then they have the Commanders, Raiders, and Cardinals. to
Trap
finish
game.
the season.
Commanders are trap game, but
Commanders, Raiders, Cardinals to finish the season is 3.
yeah, they're not. They're so good. Their offense is like I said this about the Raiders, but I'm saying
And
it about
they
the
also have a
49ers
very
now.
good
Their offense is the actual best offense in the league. Their defense is disgusting. Their defensive line is top 3 probably. They just I don't know who in the NFC is going to beat them.
This might just be an overreaction from watching last night's game.
No,
No,
they've won
since
3
they
in a row.
traded for McCaffrey, they've been
Yeah.
the best team in the league.
Exactly, they're correct. Their
Well, they
offense-
lost the first game with McCaffrey.
No, they didn't.
I don't
Yeah,
think
they
they did. Did they?
They lost the first game they had Chris McCaffrey. They lost.
Oh, whatever. They've looked incredible the
I
past
don't
couple
think
weeks.
that's fair.
I don't think they're going to lose again in the regular season, and they might not lose in the playoffs either until at least the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's something.
I mean, it's a hot take, but it's valid.
Was their first game with McCaffrey against the Chiefs?
Or
Or is it the Rams?
I think he's played 3 games with them.
Well, they've won 3 games in a row.
No, I swear the first
I
game
think
they
it
had
was
Chris McCaffrey, they lost.
No, I think it was against the Rams because they had the bye week right after they got him, right?
I don't remember.
Just
Whatever.
look at the stats. See if his name is in the stats.
Hold up.
All right, who's next?
Yeah, it was with Kansas City, and he had 8 rushes and 2 targets.
And the Chiefs are also the other best team in the league. So
But after that,
I saw you up.
what?
you're up.
All right, mine's not really it's not a prediction. It's more of a hot take. No one gives a fuck about soccer, and that is the worst sport I've ever seen, ever. Like, I know it's the World Cup. but
I'm
that
kind of
was
excited
so
for
boring.
USA England though. I'm not.
I
even
am
gonna lie.
too. I'm kind of
Like,
excited.
I'm all for
USA.
patriot.
Yeah, but,
I'm
like,
all for
are you
being
excited?
patriot.
Are you
But
excited to
that
watch
was-
the game? Or are you excited for the
Yeah,
outcome?
no. Like, I'm happy America's doing good, but that was so boring.
We're not. I don't even think we're doing that good. We tied
They
with Wales.
they tied. They kind of blew
Yeah,
it.
I don't know, but like that was so boring.
Dude, I
It
swear,
wasn't-
every time I remember this in 2014, they'll score the first goal and then like the other team will score with like 80 minutes, and
It just
And
that's
just
that.
run around doing nothing.
No, the thing that pisses me off, and I was I was bitching about it in the group.
Yeah,
chat.
and
The thing that pisses me off
bitch at the
is
refs the entire game.
when they flop, I don't care. They do it in basketball too, and I still enjoy basketball to a certain extent. Flop, I really don't care. But if you don't get the call, you cannot continue to lay on the ground and bitch and act like you're hurt. That is no grit whatsoever. You have to get up and get back in the game because this is the fucking World Cup.
They fall
It is
down,
the
put their
biggest
hands up, and
tournament
look
you're ever
around, and
gonna
nothing
play in.
happens. Like, come on.
It's like if a baseball, like an outfielder, let the ball roll by him, and then instead of going to get it, he threw his glove on the ground
Aaron
and started
Hicks.
crying. Yeah, like you cannot do that. Get your ass up. You didn't get the call. Let's go.
I feel like that's just like part of the game, though. Like that's
I
just
know, and that's
like ask
why
any
is
soccer
like,
fan at any part of the world, they'll say that flopping like that is part of the game.
I know, but it's
and we just don't like it.
No one's a soccer fan.
Like I literally saw more flopping than shots.
Yeah, it definitely sucks when there's no shots.
Well, this is not a.
They're just passing on the complete other side of the field.
True or false, but okay, Sal.
It's what I was feeling.
So many people have been featured in this episode, just walking through.
All right, who's next?
Tess or Greg, did you think of something?
Yeah, I thought it was Slim.
Yeah, all right.
My hot take is that Seton Hall will win the men's Big East basketball tournament this year.
I like it.
Because I don't feel like
I think
Big East
Providence won last year.
Who?
Providence. You're right. I don't think the Big East is as good this year. Like Providence is not as good. I don't think Villanova is as good.
Yeah, no.
I don't think they suck, but I don't think they're as good. Georgetown's not really that good, I don't think.
Georgetown won like 3 games.
They're always in contention to win. Seton Hall is always there.
Yeah.
Just gotta get over the hump.
What's that guy's? You got the fucking
Aren't they the second best?
Who's
team?
like the Seton Hall like guy? Who's like the Miles Powell this year?
Alamir Dawes from Clemson.
All right.
I like it. Why not? I like the college basketball takes.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
I didn't really think of a hot take. I'm like,
dude.
Come on,
Penn State will win a bowl game.
Who?
All right.
Penn State?
Penn State will win a bowl game.
That's very. It depends who they're playing.
I feel like that's not a hot take.
They could find.
But can they play Bama in a bowl game? Because
I was gonna say they can either find themselves in a bowl game against Alabama, or they could be playing like Florida State. Like both of those.
I really want them to play Bama. Is that like a real possibility?
Yeah, it is.
I want them to play Bama.
That would be electric.
Them against Bama in a New Year's Six bowl is a legitimate possibility.
That would be so sad. Yeah, my hot take is that that's happening.
Or you could also be if Ohio State and Michigan both make it to the college football playoff, then you'll be in the Rose Bowl, and then you'll play the best non-playoff team from the Pac-12, which is going to be USC, Oregon, or Utah. Probably Oregon, which would also be a good game.
Do you think the Rose Bowl is the 2 best teams that didn't make the playoff?
No, Rose Bowl is the best Big Ten team that didn't make the playoff, and the best Pac-12 team that didn't make the playoff.
Okay, that would be hype too.
This is learning about his hot take as we speak.
Yeah.
I don't think that would happen though. It'd be really hard for Ohio State.
Yeah, I think probably Ohio State or Michigan is going to be in the Rose Bowl, but it's a possibility that they both make the playoff.
Yeah,
we're winning a bowl game.
Okay, sure.
That's my
I think Bama would beat you, but I think you could beat Oregon.
No, but the Bama game would just be fun too.
Bowl
The Bama
games
game
don't
would be
even
fun.
matter. Like, who cares if you don't win the Natty?
Okay, well, it's my school. It's not like
It's
not like I'm watching like it's not
literally,
like
who
I'm
cares if
watching
you don't
like
win
the
the Natty?
Vanderbilt bowl game.
Sal, shut up.
No, he's right. Who does care if you don't win the Natty?
Dude, if I was a
You
Penn
just
State
mad
fan
that
and they won the
JMU
Rose
can't go to a bowl game.
like that'd be sick.
Dude, I can't remember the last time we won a bowl.
You get a trophy.
Congrats, participation trophy. I don't want that.
It's not a participation trophy. You won the game.
I won like the 18th best game.
It's
What?
like the bowl games are how the year's final rankings are decided.
So
So
Penn
like if
State-
you win the Rose Bowl, like you were like the 5th best team in the country.
That's like bragging about like an NFC championship game win.
All right, in baseball,
If the
is there not
Jets
a
won the
pennant
AFC Championship,
for
I
the
would
winner of the
100%.
AL and NL?
No, it's
Like,
like
do you not say, "Oh, we won the pennant"?
There is, but like, congratulations, you lost in the World Series. Like, what?
It means something. You just don't want to acknowledge it
You still
because
hang a
the
pennant.
Yankees have won a million pennants.
Not recently.
I know.
If you win a pennant, you still hang a banner in your stadium.
Yeah, just like if you win your division in football, you
I feel like winning a
add
conference.
division.
Winning a conference, I think, means something.
You just said it didn't.
Winning a conference, not
You
winning
just
a bowl game.
you just equated winning a bowl game to winning your conference and said it didn't matter, and now you're backtracking.
No, like I think
Because
winning your division in baseball is more
Sal-
important than winning a playoff series.
Sal's been having some brain dead takes lately.
No, I mean,
Oh
I
my
understand. Like,
God.
if I was watching like the Vanderbilt bowl game, I'd like, who cares about this
All
thing?
right.
But
Well,
like,
if,
if you're a
if
student,
Vanderbilt made a bowl game, that'd be hype. But they're
if
not
you're like
going
a
to, 'cause they're
student of
playing
a
Tennessee.
school and then they win something, it's cool.
I mean, obviously, I'd get
Terrible.
hyped, but like it's not like a big deal.
No, that's where you're wrong. If South Carolina ends up playing like Florida State in a bowl game and we won, that would be a big deal.
Congratulations! I don't.
That would mean we were like a
Doesn't do anything
top
for me.
20 team this year. That would be a big deal.
Is JMU gonna be in a bowl game?
They can't.
Banned.
Oh, because of ha.
I hope that Penn State is in the Rose Bowl because that would mean that Michigan made the playoff. So
And
I want us to play Bama.
and I really want Michigan and Ohio State to both make the playoff because that as
They
a
won't
national
play each other.
championship would be the sickest national championship of all time.
It's gonna be Georgia and Ohio.
No, hear me out.
No one's beating Georgia.
Say Michigan wins.
Well, Ohio State might.
Say Michigan wins on Saturday. TCU loses to Kansas State, and the playoff is Georgia 1, Michigan 2, USC 3, and Ohio State 4. Ohio State is the only team in the country that can beat Georgia, probably. Michigan beats USC. It's a Michigan versus Ohio State national championship, and all my dreams would come true.
very
That's all
unlikely.
I mean, the most
It's
excited,
unlikely, but
the most exciting national championship for me is if Michigan is in it, because Harbaugh's
I-
never won.
I agree.
Like, I want Harbaugh, like, and they haven't
Has
been.
Ryan Day won one, actually? No.
All right, I think it might have been the offensive coordinator.
Did Justin Fields win a national? No, he didn't, right?
No, the last time they won was 2014.
Is that Cardale Jones? Okay. All
Well,
right.
it was Braxton Miller, then JT Barrett.
All right.
Remember when Justin Fields was playing in playoffs and all the Jets fans were like, "Oh, we're gonna draft him."
He had a sick playoff.
Well, I was telling everyone that the Jets should
and then they
draft
didn't
him,
draft
and they're
him.
like, "Oh my God, Zach Wilson's pro day. He threw it
Hey,
across his body."
Who has a 6-4 record and who's 3-8?
No, there's not even.
You have
debate.
eyes,
Zach
like,
Wilson's
shut
better
up.
than.
I know, but we should still just end the season with Zach. I don't know why you would bench him now. I don't.
All
We
right,
had this
no more Jets
conversation.
talk.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let's end this
I
episode.
think I think that's the end of the episode. Thank you everyone for watching / listening. Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.